Stratford-upon-Avon. My first job is to thank you for liking, sharing, ringing the bell and subscribing, and for the lovely comments which I've had. They've taken the little seats off the big wheel over there, and that's the Shakespeare Theatre across the way. But just look at this. What a picture. What a picture, what a photograph. Look at that. Magnolia. The magnificent magnolia, resplendent in its decor. Look at that. I just love it. I hope you like this. If you're into flowers at all, look at that. Look at that, look. I love it. Lovely gardens here in Stratford-upon-Avon. Stand here? I got to stand here, my wife says. Very good, thank you, darling. It didn't hurt a bit.
Oh, I'm pleased.
I can see some lovely blue flowers over here. Not many of these gardens are out now at the moment, but oh, this is the stuff we put in lamb, isn't it? What's it called? Rosemary.
Rosemary.
Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. La da da dee, la da da do do. She once was a true love of mine. Right, so Irene, oh, you're going round first. Okay, I thought you was going up there, see if we can find something to eat, but we're going for a little walk first, aren't we?
Well, we can go round this way.
All right.
Oh, no, you have to go over the bridge.
We will be all right. We can go down here.
No,
Let's go down here. You're getting me confused. Which way are we going, darling?
I don't know. The Italian one.
The only way we know is to go over. We can go round. Let's go round this way. We've got to make some sort of decision, or we'll stand here spinning on the spot. We'll go down here, and we'll go über the Brücke and come back up the other side and look at the Italian to see if they're doing any takeaways. Yes, you can see the jetties here, and the oh, this is floating. This bit I'm on now here is floating. So yes, that's the Shakespeare Theatre over there. And thank you for watching on this lovely day here in Stratford-upon-Avon. We've been allowed to... What, you're sitting down? Well, I'm filming. I can't sit on a seat looking at the scenery. I will meander slowly this direction, all right? Yes. So thank you for joining us on today. The first day we've been allowed to go travel a little further. We've been quite good. We've done what we should, and the stay local was lifted today. So we're not quite local. We've come a little bit. It's not ever so far, but we've come a few miles away from Coventry to Stratford-upon-Avon, which of course is known as Shakespeare country, because you've got the Royal Shakespeare Theatre, and you've got Shakespeare's house, and. So it's a Shakespeare town. And for those of you in the world who have no reason to know who Shakespeare is, he's a guy who, well, he wrote a few bits and pieces. That's just a rather quick summary, it'll do. So, I think my wife is having a sit, observing the scenery. Now there's some more history. Again, you can stop the video if you want to see it. I'm trying not to drop this in the river. There you are. If you want to read all that, there you are. We won't do any more. Yeah, they do tours, but of course they're not doing tours at the moment. The River Avon navigation. But everything is closed. It's rather sad, but never mind. Look at that lovely bay there. They come through this lock. Now the poor swan is trying to get out, look. I think your best bet will be to fly. That poor swan is very stressed. He wants to get out, but until a ship comes, he's not going to get out. Poor thing, he wants to get, there's babies the other side, but I don't think they're this year. Oh, look, there's two of them doing the mating dance. Look at that, and they're last year's. Look at that, they're all doing the mating dance, look. Look at that. Look, they're doing their little mating dance, and yet they're last year's babies. How about that? Isn't that lovely? This one's, poor thing, is stuck. They've finished doing their dance. And that one's trying to get through, but he's not going to do much. Why don't you go down there, take off and fly over the top? Poor thing is not learning very quickly. I thought chickens were daft, but obviously some swans, he can fly. And if he went along into the lake, took off, he could fly over the top and join the other swans. What are you thinking about? You've tried that about 16 times. Yeah, I've got a little flow chart that talks about where you try different things when there's problems. And my idea is, yeah, well, he could go up there and fly over if he wants. But yeah, if you've tried something 2 or 3 times and it doesn't seem to be working, well, quite simply, you need to try something else, don't you? There's an excuse for a swan, but human beings do it as well. They try something and they try the same again. Look at that. Lovely geese. There go the geese now. They're all going to see. He's got his feathers up. And where's my lady? Oh, my lady's over there. And that swan is still trying to get through. There, look, he puts his head through, but he can't get through. So what do? Well, you do it again. You go the other side, and you put your head through. And you keep doing it. Yep. Yeah, same one. Yep, gone. Through you go. If only he had the brain to go further back, love, up there, he could take off and go, oh, I don't, bless it. Oh, look at a little doggy down there. Tiny little doggy. That's nice. Now we're going to keep going because we'll go down the steps, I think. Be out of the way of anybody. Big tractor here. Rain is called. And the poor old swan is still going back and forth. Why don't you try another method? Oh dear. It's sad to see, but I'll tell you what, it's even sadder when you see human beings doing the same thing. Going over and over the same tracks. Trying to make headway, but not trying new methods. Just going over and over exactly the same things that were done before. They're putting the paving slabs down. That's nice. Look at that. Doing a grand job. Yeah, that to me seems very sad that human beings do the same thing. Just try and they don't try something different. I've got a little flow chart I ought to go through sometime to help people to get out and realise when they're going round in circles. And people have found it handy. It doesn't always go, what shall I say? There's no such thing as an ideal, is there? There's all sorts of options. What would be an ideal? Almost everything in life is a compromise. You I've come to Stratford, but I can't go somewhere else at the same